The Crowject would like to acknowledge that we are aware of the alleged incident involving Isaac Rankin using a homophobic slur towards a Collingwood opponent on Saturday night. As we are recording on Tuesday night, there is yet to be an official statement from the club or AFL beyond the initial confirmation of an investigation. Our thoughts are with the Crow supporters, along with wider AFL community, especially our LGBTQIA+ fans. Out of respect and caution, we have chosen not to discuss this incident beyond an initial statement. The Crowject is committed to making footy an inclusive space for everyone. There is no excuse for homophobia or discrimination of any kind, and no place for it in footy.
This is Ben Keys, and you're listening to the Crowject podcast.
Win showdown 51, kicks from 45, it starts right, but it's coming back! The Crows win! It's a miracle of the hour! A moment ago, almost the second one. Round the body go the Crows!
All right, thanks to Nathaniel's Coffee Panini and Solely Designs. This is the Crowject episode 304, isn't it, Kristin?
No, it says here it's 303.
That's a typo. Anyway, ignore that. Anyway, so we've got a rundown of everything that's coming up. We've got a win against the Pies to talk about all the things from the round one, the AFL Women's, the SANFL, injuries, your feedback and calls as well. Got a few voicemails to get to and all the news. Now, big thank you to our amazing patrons as well, patreon.com/Crowject. And we have our segment stream and a huge pre-roll we've just done as well, where we had a deep dive on everything that's happened over the last 72 hours. Now, my name's Peter, and thank you for joining us on the pod. And it's not just me, I've also joined with a veritable myriad of people here too. Joined by, well, you can call him a super fan. You can also call him someone that may be running for the board in the future as well. We've got Matt Parbs. Matt, how are you?
Very good, Pete. Thanks for having us.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's nice to bump into you and have a chat with football when I'm not off my head and going nuts after a game of football, which is when we generally bump into each other. So.
That's true. That's true. Who knew I'd bump into you at the Crows supporters group night as they're doing the banners for the upcoming games this week as well. I also got Kristin as well. Hello, Kristin.
Oh, good. I was waiting for my round of applause.
You could do it yourself, all right?
No, because I pushed the wrong button.
Yeah, that's okay. You can if you want. And we've also got the man, the myth.
I did it.
You press it again to turn it off. Matt Monty.
I was just that excited.
You've got to do it again.
So,
Oh, rock to a hot start.
Thank you. It's good to be back. I feel like I'm part of the furniture 2 weeks in a row.
And we're back at Election HQ, as you can see behind us. We did have an exclusive exit poll that we did before that didn't go the way I thought it would.
No.
But anyway, listen on patreon.com/Crowject and become a member there and become part of our chat. But we've got a game that we need to talk about, don't we, Kristin?
we do.
Yes.
Yep.
And we played the Pies on Saturday night, didn't we?
I think so.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yep.
And how did we go?
I think we managed to win by 3 points. I'm still not sure that it's sunk in yet.
Must dig my dig in the mashed potatoes. Go home.
Hell yeah. That was a throbber of a game, as Ray would say. Absolute throbber. Now, Pubsy, where'd you watch it from, boss?
I was there.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, no, I saw you.
Of course, man. See, I was only 2 beers. So, I was sitting behind the goals in the Riverbank stand. Yeah. It cost me $98 for one of those beers. Took my 7-year-old. He's turned into an absolute football nut this year.
Yes.
Actually, we're both now members of the Crow supporters group and have been all year. So we're down here most nights. But we went. He played mini league as well.
Oh, yeah.
And love the fact that he's out on the oval with
That's awesome.
54,000 people. But yeah, that was epic. It was
fucking surreal.
Oh, mate. The only other time I've had complete strangers just jumping on top of me was after Dawson kicked that goal after the siren win showdown.
I'm glad you said the goal. I thought you were going somewhere very different with that one. Some Europe trip you went on or something like that.
No.
Okay. Now, record crowd, 54,283, and Matt Monty, you are one of those. Tell me about the goal kickers, boss.
The goal kickers, it was a interesting night on the goal sheet. 2 to Fogarty, 2 to Walker, and then singles to Curtin Rankin coming, Peatling, and Thilthorpe.
It was beautiful.
It was a beautiful, beautiful moment.
Surreal. Our goal kicking in the first quarter, though, Kristin, left a little to desire because we only kicked one right at the end. Your thoughts on the first quarter? Were you packing it in? Were you going to hit the Oval Express and go home?
I wasn't going to go home, but I was very worried that we had travelled to WA and we had caught Fremantle because after watching them the night before, we looked exactly like they did, and I thought somehow
I've
it
got
had come back on the play.
I've got Freo fever. Can't get the ball forward.
So yes, it was a very frustrating first quarter. And that seems to be a bit of a theme, but I'm actually not really worried about that. I would rather have slow first quarters than go to sleep at half time. So yeah, I was chill in the first quarter.
Zen.
Yeah. Towards the end, not so much.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like you, does it?
No.
Oh, I thought you were just positioned.
No.
Okay. We had the best on it with Warwick, Dawson, Keane, Filthy, Rankin, and Walker as well. Guess what? Home qualifying final is confirmed. We're locked in for top 2. Give that a clap. Yeah, get around it. Maybe we'll do that one again. Yeah, why not?
Must dig my dig in the mashed potatoes. Go Hogs.
Get around that. College football's coming. Can't wait for the Hogs to go 4-8. Happy days. Yeah, I know. Now, vibes around the ground. Pubsy, tell me a little bit about that, mate. Even heading in, there was a talk about the crush of the crowd and everything.
I didn't get the crush of the crowd. I got in through the Riverbank stand entrance, which was good, but it was electric. It was. I ran into a couple of people and they're like, mate, you just look nervous. And that's probably the most nervous I've been heading to a game in ages. And it was just getting off the bus, walking over the bridge, seeing the Oval lit up. It was like,
magical.
Like it's
ethereal.
I got off the bus and, little fella, he's the first time in his life the Crows have been flying like this. And he's just living it through his eyes as well. Is just so amazing, and he's just bouncing off the walls, and just to walk in and see, you can feel it before you even get in.
Pulsing, throbbing.
Are you talking about me or the crowd?
Oh, there we go.
Finals atmosphere it was. It was. I've never felt that intense or nervous for a home and away game. That was our first taste of finals, I think. To win by 3 points in a situation like that, we look good.
It looked like there was a part of me that did think to myself, this is almost too good to be true. Like, genuinely, I was given, if we go to some of the stats with the inside 50s, see, on the other pages, Kristin, I printed these out.
What is this?
Possibly in a rush this afternoon, hence why the crowd apparently is twice here, including at Optus Stadium as well. I don't know how that happened. But inside 50s, 71-37.
Or anyone that watched the coverage, I watched the replay on Sunday, and I'm pretty sure you would have heard about it because that's all that Jason Dunstall said in the last quarter.
37-71. How have they done it?
They shouldn't be in front. 31-77. What do you think, Gary?
I don't understand it, Jason. I just don't understand it. How could they not be in front?
See, I really wish they could bring him back down to earth by just showing him what they did on the footy show, just showing the replay of the broken leg.
I was actually wondering where you were going with that.
Yeah, I was like, what are we about to talk about?
Not the other footage. We'll just play that just in case.
Just fine. Can I talk about the crowd a little bit? Because there's been a little bit of stupidity from some of the media in response to the crowd number. So there was that crowd crush thing that came out through the advertiser, I think on Monday. Now, they're trying to lay that at the Stadium Management Authority's feet and say, oh, well, that's the fault of the Adelaide Oval officials. Why is that crowd crunch happening? I'm sorry, but that's on us as a fan base. Too many of our fans still think you can get to the Oval with 5 minutes before the bounce and you're going to be able to walk through security and get to your reserved seat. I'm sorry, peeps, but a reserved seat does not mean you show up 5 minutes before the siren blows.
Can I counter that?
Point down.
Not an argument. Now, for goodness sake, if you've got a bag and you're going to the football, why do you wait to get to the security table to put it on the table, unzip it, open it up? You know they're going to check it. For goodness sake, unzip it, get it ready, go. There is no reason that it should take like 3 to 4 minutes per person.
I'm going to make
because you think you're going to be the one person that they're not going to make you check their bag.
I don't need to see my bag.
Yeah.
That's just my thermos.
And these people that are coming with suitcases, like, what do you need at the football? Like,
what are they checking into the hotel and they're just like, oh, fuck, I'm in the wrong one.
There used to be a lady that used to sit near us that would bring like a full-size duffel sports bag. And she would unpack like...
Have you ever been in the Western stands?
Yeah.
There's a lady who, it's almost like a fishnet of a blanket. She's just like, got the 14. Like, it's just... I'm not joking. They need to bring in what they have in US sports. Clear bags.
Yeah. Yep.
In 2017...
We have them. We have clear bags.
Yeah, but there's no rule. Like,
no, a policy.
Yeah.
And you know, like, I bring in my the walk and talk stuff sometimes, and they pack the bags and they're just like,
Oh, yeah.
okay, here we go. And I'm just like, you don't even know what that is, do you? And like, they've never ever questioned it. I'm just like, because they're in a rush to get everyone in. So, yeah.
So that's why I don't understand what takes so long when they just do the whole, oh, yep, off you go.
Hang on. Well, you said you had a counterpoint.
No, this is just adding now.
Yes.
So this is just points and a point on a point.
Yes.
Yeah, do you know how to debate?
No, I don't.
Okay, right.
She's speaking in support of the proposition.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So do you second the motion?
I'm a woman. I don't know how to debate.
Well, she's self-aware. Right. Flag one.
Cancelled. It's been fun while it lasted. That was the Crowject podcast.
We made this for 304 episodes. Oh, shit.
The other part of this that has gotten out in the media a bit is a couple of Port Adelaide nuffies questioning whether the figure is real. Because,
really?
yes, there's been a fair few Port Adelaide nuffies that have been like, oh, the Crows have fudged numbers for years. There's no way you got 54,000 in that stadium. It's more than the capacity allows.
Right.
Says the club who their membership stats versus the AFL stats never ever match up.
Never, ever.
Exactly.
Ever.
Oh, no, never.
Wasn't there something like the day of or the day before anyway where they said they'd like oversold tickets by like 5 or 10% or something anyway? So
potentially. But there's a lot of factors. So
the weather turned good as well. I think that didn't help with the crush.
With the crush. But I mean, the thing is, some people are sort of wondering how we got a bigger crowd for this than a prelim final. There are certain ticketing factors that only apply to a home and away season. With our stadium especially, that 53,500 estimate is exactly that. It's not an exact science because we have such standing room, unlike any other oval in the league, where not only do you have the hill, but there are such big parts of the Western member stand as well that are standing room. There's all the benches at the back of the rows in the lower stands. There are so many things that you can, firstly, in just the ticketed areas that you can sell to standing room only. In the Western members stand as well, we sell more Western memberships than there are seats.
Yes.
And it's all subject to availability. But really, there is no way for the AFL to know or the Oval to know when people scan in their Western stand membership whether they've made it over to the Western stand and they've reached capacity.
Or the Adelaide Oval membership too.
Exactly. So there will be so many people who will go to those unreserved parts of the Western members stand, probably more than capacity, and then fill out the standing room only. So it is absolutely plausible that we get 54,000 people when you've got that push.
Someone said to me, or the reason they highlighted it was an AFL record is because the Ashes a couple of years ago, they got more than that to the ground anyway. So like you said, it backs up the whole, there's standing room, and I think if you go and do the tour, they say, oh, look, it's the capacity is 53, and it's around 53,500. I mean, when you, how the hell do you stock when you've...
And
you've got so much standing room. So.
As someone who's been on the other side of the fence, I've seen numbers be fudged before. And even when I went to the rugby last month or whenever it was, and they were trying to say there was 34,000 people or 39,000 people at that, and the whole Western stand, like the top was empty.
Yeah, correct.
There was, and the first 2 or 3 rows They didn't have anybody sitting in them, and there was seats everywhere. And our game was the next week, and like you could.
A lot of people dressed up as empty seats that go to the rugby.
Yeah. But like the difference in people was huge, and they were trying to say that there was only 5,000 between like the rugby and our next home game, and I was like, well, that's not right.
That was like the State of Origin here a couple of years ago. Like we ended up getting free tickets for that last minute because they were giving them out, but we were sitting right up the top.
Yeah.
And there's like 48,000 people here. Like, there must be a hell of a lot of people out the back. Like
we printed 48,000 tickets just like one day ago. We'll get them all in there. Oh God, it was a vibe though, wasn't it? That like everything about it, just the way the waxes and wanes of that game was just beautiful. And at halftime, the rain came down as well. I'm sure your son got absolutely soaked.
Actually, we dodged it.
It dodged it.
It started.
He was moving that quickly.
I know. It started to drizzle, and then after he got changed as we heading back to the seats, it chucked it down. But I don't think he would have noticed. He loved it.
He was loving it. It's just bouncing off of him. Now, Matt, how are the drums?
Drums are great. We are a cauldron at the Adelaide Oval.
Cauldron, yeah.
This is the most impactful I've ever seen our crowd.
Can I bring up a point that you made, I think, in the chat, or maybe it was on last week's pod, about the fact that our home crowd has gentrified. I can't agree more with you. And it's something I've only noticed in the last, I reckon, couple of years. I think after COVID, a lot of people were reconsidering what they did with their seats. And I've noticed this in the Western Stand too, which is, I think the area that I sit in, the average age is, north of 65. Safe to say, including Laptop Man as well. Who was there?
Laptop Man made it. Did he bring the laptop?
No, he didn't. He is a solid 11 for 11 this year. Every game he's been at, we have won.
Laptop Man and Sax Man, unstoppable duo.
Unstoppable duo. So if you play someone online bridge, that's probably like Crowman 119 or something. That's
but just online chess.
Yeah.
Chess.com. I bet you.
No, he's bridge.
Is he?
He's bridge. He's a bridge man. I don't know how he walks to and from, but I don't know.
The bridge.
Yeah, probably.
Bridge on the bridge.
Yeah. Bridge on the bridge. Yeah. Oh, fuck. But yeah, it was a great point that you made about it gentrifying, because I remember asking for that, and it's something that even I remember talking at some of the member panels too, that we need to encourage the youth to come along, and I feel like it's happened.
Well, I mean, there was all this talk in, I want to say probably between 2020 and 2021, 22 as well, where Port were up and about, Crows were down, and a lot more younger Port fans were going to games.
Yep.
And so there was all this hype that the Port Adelaide fans were finally going to overtake the Crows, that our members were, getting older, they weren't going to go to games, that they probably wouldn't sign up for memberships anymore, our numbers would start coming down, and this younger, more popular club was going to start coming up. That's just the way footy is. When you're up the top and you're doing well, a lot of younger fans jump on and then they become lifelong fans.
Yep.
We're hitting our stride now, where a lot more younger Crows fans feel proud to be Crows fans. They're up and about. There's something exciting at the footy to go to. So they bring their mates. They go with their families. They're bringing, that sort of energy to the Oval that will then carry on for these next, 2 decades, where a lot of them will probably become lifelong members.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing that with my son. Like, same thing. He's had mates that are, majority of his class are all Port supporters. So he turns up to something wearing a Crows Guernsey, whatever, or just giving him heaps of shit. This year, he is loving it because they're all trying to jump ship, and he's like, no. He's last year you were Port supporters. Like,
you can't be in my treehouse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
no Ports allowed with a Z.
Yeah. I found out my daughter went to school and was giving some grief to one of her school friends who's a Port fan too, and I was just like, hang on, like.
Couldn't be prouder.
Couldn't be prouder, but then I also know that that poor child's been indoctrinated a bit too much, both of them, let's be honest. So it's a thing. Now, the selection of Harry Schoenberg was talked about a lot, who came on for Zach Taylor at 3/4 time as well. Let's just talk about Sean, because everyone was calling for Billy Dowling. And Kristin, did you enjoy Harry? Yeah, I'm going to ask you a question. Harry, did you enjoy the fact that Harry came into the team versus Billy Dowling?
I think I was a little kind of hesitant at first. I mean, I'm not the biggest watcher of the SANFL, so I don't really know like what kind of form
It's hard to do it
he
when
was.
the app doesn't work. So
True, yeah. But the bits that I saw, I think he spent a bit of time on Nick Dacos, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. And I feel like he wasn't very effective in the last quarter. So whatever job they obviously had in mind for him, he did it. So yeah, I kind of went into that game thinking that we are obviously just trying to get games into pretty much everyone, knowing
correct.
we're hoping, well, now we are in finals, but at that point in time it was
Hang on,
hoping,
did you say we're in finals? Yeah.
hoping that we would be in finals, and so
You said it again. Yeah, there we go.
it was finals.
Wait.
So I think there was a plan, like there was a bigger plan there that obviously like none of us knew about, but yeah, why not? Like, give everybody a chance to get in that moment. And that, as Matt said, it's probably the closest we have been to a finals game in some time. So why not put someone in that pressure situation and see how they handle it?
Yeah, I kind of got that as well. Like when the old group chat that, you know, just blows up, just constant crows. And as soon as the team came out, I think it was the post was 30 seconds old and was just blowing up. Like, why are these guys in, bro? And admittedly, when I saw the team came out, I went from being confident to nervous. And I guess my take is, and something I've sort of thought with Nixie from the beginning of the year, he made the comment about, oh, you know, we're just going to take it one game at a time. That I thought, oh, it's a bit of a cop-out, but it's actually appears to be working. But I also think our team that they select is our best 22 versus Collingwood might be different to our best 22 versus St Kilda.
Yeah.
But I completely agree with what you said, that we'll bring in some guys before finals because you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And, you know, if they get the opportunity to get some high-pressure games into them, I think it's it can only be a positive thing.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Monty, your thoughts on selections?
I'm going to be honest, when it came out, I was also sort of like nervous.
Yeah.
Because you see Schoenberg coming back for the first time in a long time and Murphy in the side as well, and you think, okay, we're up against Collingwood. This is crunch time. The selection committee better have got it right. I was one of those people who would have rather have seen Dowling into the side.
Yep.
But now knowing the role that Schoenberg played on the day, being the sub, I'm actually glad it was him.
Yep.
If it was Schoenberg starting on the bench, perhaps, I probably would have rather seen Dowling. But knowing he was going to be the sub, it was probably likely we were prepared to sub Zach Taylor out for most of the game, no matter what he did, because they play a similar role.
Yeah.
I'm fully happy with that decision. And I'm also wanting to give a little bit of praise to Lockie Murphy's performance. He didn't do it a lot that is, you know, going to end up on a highlights reel. But being in the cheer squad and watching some of those moments, the defensive forward role he played was our second best defensive forward performance behind Max Muckalani against Richmond.
If you watch the replay of it, I think halfway through the last quarter, Roo actually just popped. Like, I can't remember exactly what Lockie Murphy does, but Roo like pumps his tyres up quite a lot. He's played brilliantly for the role that was given to him. And I mean, if anyone would know what was going on, you'd think Roo would. So.
Absolutely. And I mean,
do the voice.
Yeah. That's the best I've got.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. No. The other thing to remember, while we're talking about the side that we put on the field, we beat Collingwood by 3 points with no Max Michaelane.
We missed half. We had half.
No
of
Josh Rochelle. No Luke Pedler. We were missing some really key role players in that side. We had players like Zach Taylor, Harry Schoenberg, Lockie Murphy, and we still managed to beat a Pies team pretty much at full strength now.
Yep.
On our home deck by 3 points.
I'll tell you who I reckon hasn't got the praises either is Hugh Bond.
Absolutely.
Like, he's come in and I feel the show of a good defender, take away Worrell and King because they are just everywhere and you can't get it. But if a defender comes in, it's a bit like Luke Brown. When he was there, you didn't notice him. When he wasn't there, you realised he wasn't.
Yep.
And our back six, if you don't realise they're there, they're doing a bloody good job. And I think he's come in and he's doing a really good job.
Absolutely. He would be a best 22 player at a lot of other clubs.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
We are just so spoiled for choice in that back line at the moment
Yep.
that he's pretty stiff to be missing games when Max Michelini's full fit.
Correct.
But I was nervous for him in the Hawthorn game. That was the first game he came in after Max injured himself in the Port game. He had a couple of moments in that first quarter, cool as a cucumber.
Yeah.
Looked completely at home in that back line. Any pressure applied, knew what he was doing, happy to play his role. Collingwood game showed that to the nth degree. I think he was on Jamie Elliott for most of it. He got that one goal because of a shocker of a bounce in the very first quarter. Quiet for most of the game after that, except when I think Huey was off the ground. He got one more goal.
I'm going to make a prediction.
Here we go.
Push a button.
All right, make it.
I reckon when Max Michelini comes back, I wouldn't be surprised if you see a Shane Ellen-esque move with Max.
I see it.
And can I back it up? I went to the 98 reunion the other night at the Highway with Bloody and all those guys.
Don't mention what that one guy did in the crowd.
No, in case he's listening. It was an exciting night. They have questions from the crowd, and I actually asked Malcolm Blight, if you were coaching the modern team, what would be your Shane Allen-esque move? And he, unprepared, straight away goes, I would use Max Michelini as something special. And if you actually have a look at the Richmond game that we played, they threw him up forward and he kicked 3 or 3. Yeah. So I think he might be a little bit versatile.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
Because that happened last year with that Essendon game at Marvel Stadium. They put him into centre half forward. And basically he had a few centre clearances in that fourth quarter that won us that game.
Yeah.
He is our sneaky boy. Sneaky boy. Kristin, thoughts on some of the other sneaky boys as well? Mark Keane, like he remembered his time at Collingwood, didn't he? And he's just like, yes.
Yeah, I got pretty mad about like Billy Frampton remembering how to play football all of a sudden. Like, I think he took more marks that night.
There was one point where we hit Frampton on the chest.
I know.
Right on the titty.
And then
He never kicked that one on when he was out.
exactly. But then I had a moment of reflection. I was like, oh, actually, we're in that position. Like, all those Collingwood fans are sitting there watching Mark Keane going like, oh, well, maybe we should have given him a chance.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, where has he come from? Like, it's just...
I think from Ireland.
To be sure.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I use the 2 hands, to be sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyway, Kristin, keep going.
I don't think anyone could have predicted that he would be the almost like shutdown player that he has become this year. I think I remember having arguments with people very early in the year or late last year saying that he was good because a lot of people were like, oh, he doesn't do this right, he doesn't do that right, blah, 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 blah. But no, I love his work and all of a sudden we've got like a dynamic duo down the back and it feels good because I feel like that was one position that we kind of were a little like lacking or I was worried about like last year. And all of a sudden, we've got some like actual superstars back there and it feels good.
Well, I mean, talking about underrated, I think our back six, like that's got to be the best back six in the competition.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if that was a back six in Victoria, like everyone would just be, just put them all in the All-Australian team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
You'd say Worrell's probably in there.
Yeah, he's a lock.
But Keane wouldn't have to be far off. Like he's been very, very
Can he
good.
be in if he's Irish?
Well, that's a fair point.
Great question. Where's the all-Irish team?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Could you imagine if they
Well, didn't
bring-
Zach Tui make it? I don't know. I could just be making this up, but I feel like
But he's like half Irish, half walrus. Like he's got the he's the stuff.
I mean, if they do the international rules, like Worrell likes a biff, Keane likes a biff.
Yeah.
Imagine if they're playing against each other and just go
that'd be
tie.
wild.
Yeah, Nixie's in between the two. Hey, stop it.
He's playing for the same team. Oh, I'm going to fucking beat him up.
Okay. If you think they're going to beat each other up, let us know. Crowject@gmail.com or give us a call, 82465498. Now, very quickly, let's talk about the umpires.
Do we have to?
Can we just say the umpiring was shit for both teams? We got away with a couple of throws, yeah? And there were some decisions that went against us that were shit.
Yes.
Riley Tilthorpe's kick towards the umpire. Right at the end of the game.
Here we go.
He put his hand up and went to go and get the ball. I think the fact that he went to go and get the ball, the umpire was just like, fuck, I'm tired too. But
If you actually watch that, though, as he kicks that, the boundary umpire throws his hands up.
Yeah.
And I reckon he's been watching the ball, out the corner of his eye, seen this bright green thing throw his hands up, and I think he's gone to try and flick it up.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And stuffed it. But if you're not, Dunstall, Matthew Richardson, Gary Lyon, anyone else from Victoria, they'll make a big song and dance about it. And
yeah, correct.
That will be majority of the post-game debrief of how an epic game went.
Yep.
Exactly.
The fact that made it into the highlights video on the AFL official channel, just ridiculous. Like,
typical Vic bias.
Just whenever has one of the decisions that's gone wrong for us in those close games at the very end been on the highlights package on its own, not as part of a clip of where something else big happens, where that's the only reason it's in. Because there's no footy happening around that moment for Riley Thilthorpe. It is just goes out on the boundary, he tries to kick to the umpire, misses, apologises and goes to get the ball.
Yep.
I love the post-game analysis from 360 on Monday night. They're like, we'll talk about the Crows and Collingwood game. And it was, Collingwood didn't do this, they didn't do this, they didn't do this. 31-77. Oh, and the Crows won with the Crows throw, and that was it. It's just
but wasn't Gary Lyon on 360?
Amazing.
Like, he's a miserable prick. And I pretty much turn it off whenever he's commentating because he just irritates me.
You just turn the TV on and off constantly.
Like as soon as
I start speaking.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. But yeah, like it's that same thing, like going back to the back six. Like, why isn't it the conversation? Yeah, Collingwood belted the ball into their 50, 71 times.
Exactly.
How good were these guys stopping it? Like,
exactly.
But that's if they gave a free kick for what Tilthorpe did, there was a free kick 30 seconds later for holding the ball, and they went down into their forward line for the 77th time, and it came straight back out.
I feel like that's a conversation you can have any time, right?
Exactly.
Like, how many times is there, even in that game, how many holding the balls did they miss? How many Collingwood throws did they miss? There's all of that. And I just, in that instance, I fail to believe that one missed call was going to be the decider.
Yeah, me being the lunatic that I am, on Sunday I sat down and watched the replay. And I pulled out a pad and paper. And it's like, I did. I should have brought it with me and shown it to you. It's missed free kicks and throws, and I worked it out for each quarter. There were 5 dubious handballs from Collingwood in the last quarter. Commentators didn't mention them. Producer didn't show a replay of them. Nothing was mentioned. Actually, at one point, I think Gary Lyon went, and that was it. Game went on.
That could have been something else. It was good.
Oh, possibly. It was, move on.
But even if the umpires have got these things wrong or missed them or been too unsure to call them, that is a product of the atmosphere the crowd is bringing to the Adelaide Oval. Like, the reaction we have now, anytime anything is close to a free kick, it genuinely has an impact on the umpires, on the players. We are, and I think I heard Nixie say this in his post-game presser, there's genuinely a 19th man now, and it is the crowd impact.
The 19th man's back.
It's back.
We're going to bring the flag out?
Bring it back. Raise the flag at the beginning of every game.
Yeah.
You know why it's back, though?
Why is it back, Kristin?
Because we've got the sound meter on the big screen again. Remember the old days down at...
the Crom meter?
Yeah. That's why everything shifted.
See, but they're doing it wrong.
They are.
They're doing it at halftime where no one... Why are we cheering at halftime? Wearing our voices out? there needs to be that graphic on standby. So these tight moments of the game, just on the hill, there's suddenly on the side, instead of the stats and all that shit, there's the sound meter.
Yeah.
And everyone realizes, oh, we're loud. Oh, we're getting louder.
You listening, Kojo?
Yeah, you know what they should do. You know the floppy man that's like at the front.
wacky flat one, flat
it's
two,
just
man?
like someone's adjusting the fan turning on. It's just like the only way floppy man's going to be up and about. Nothing sus is the fact that you've got to cheer more and more and more.
Could you have it either side of the scoreboard?
Yeah, floppy man. That's the title of the pod. Floppy man. All right. You can have it on top of the scoreboard.
Hilux Hill. Is it still Hilux Hill? Ooh,
Yes, the new little shipping container they've turned into Hilux Hill.
Yeah, get Floppy Man on top of that.
Floppy man on the hill.
Yeah.
Floppy man on the hill. All right.
I actually heard someone, I'm trying to think whether it was during the broadcast, but they actually made the comment in the last quarter that the crowd have broken the umpires. And I was like, is our crowd capable of doing that? But it was fantastic. In the jubilation of 54,000, the amount of people that were still leaning over the fence, ripping into Collingwood as they were walking off the ground. I'm like, good on you. Like, let's make it hostile.
Oh,
yeah.
Like,
we have turned it into I think someone, in the Vic media said it. It is now the hardest strip in footy.
yeah.
You come to the Adelaide Oval, it is now on par with Cardinia Park. In that, how do you come to Adelaide Oval and beat the Crows with that atmosphere? In fact, it's now probably harder than Cardinia Park. Because the aspect of Cardinia that makes it hard is obviously the shape of the oval. It's unlike any other ground
And it's in Geelong.
in the AFL.
And it's shit.
It's in Geelong. The trip down is pretty shit.
Yeah.
And, credit to Geelong fans, they make it a big atmosphere down there. But we now have double the capacity of that before they got their brand new
I read
grandstand.
a Port Power person who said that we fudged the number though. So.
Oh, then maybe we only got 30,000 people there like the Port Adelaide game last week.
Well, then it's even better if there was only 25,000 and we made all that noise.
Well, again, it is loud.
It was
It is.
loud.
It is loud.
Could they count that high though? Like, I mean,
I don't think so.
if they put 54 up on the screen at a
They
Cool.
hire someone to count for
I
them.
was going to say,
Yeah,
if they put it up on the screen, like they'd be looking, they're going, "What the hell is
They've got a
that?
care package.
What
for
is
that.
that?"
How many is that?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's that many tarps added to that many Koshy press conferences.
How many hairs do you reckon Koshy used to have on his head?
Yeah. Watch the follicle.
He was
Jokes,
born
come
with
on.
none, I
But you've
reckon.
got he ain't got it. All right, anyway, I'll move on. Let's get to the voicemails real quick. So anytime you can get us, if you can listen right now and you're just like, fuck, that Peter, he's a dickhead. You can call us on 0882465498.
Sorry, what's the number?
You bastard. All right, anyway, this is the first voicemail. Here we go.
I just got home from the footy. I have shredded my voice, and I think I love James Peatling. What a man. What a beautiful man. That is all.
Okay.
Agreed. What a beautiful,
Was she
beautiful
sitting
man.
next to the guy that you were sitting there that was
With
talking
you.
about Peter before?
It could be. Maybe. All right, here's number 2.
G'day guys, it's Chig, your favourite Brisbane correspondent. Fucking hell, what a weirdo. It is. It's been off for a couple of weeks. And the omen has just presented itself more and more as the weeks go by. And if we win the flag, I'll reveal what that omen is. But right now, everything's aligning right now. And
Why does this sound like...
I know we all need this. But holy shit, I fucking need this. Hindsight 2025. It's on the card. It's there. Leave the taking. And I fucking truly believe the boys are going to deliver. And I can't wait.
He sounds absolutely spent.
It's a Crowject counselling line.
I was going to say it sounded like the old love songs on Mix 102.3 at bloody 9 o'clock at night.
Baron Bissell.
And how does that make you feel, Justin?
Yeah. This one is from Danny going out to Cujo. It's a Seal's Kiss from a Rose.
I could be a bone on the man.
Don't sing it anymore. We have to pay royalties. Jesus, Chiggy, the old Meat Bus Express himself. He was gone. I was thinking I couldn't tell if he was on the toilet for a little bit because there was a pause.
There were many pauses.
Waiting for a splash as well. Anyway.
Or a ripple telephone.
Here we go. This is a short one, and it looks like it's peaked a bit. So, a warning to headphone users.
Race.
Her phone gave up.
Was that someone driving past someone yelling out?
I don't know. Here we go. Hang on. That was someone saying at the start, go. Hang on. So that was in a car. And it just peaks and that's it. Okay.
Nice.
Thank you.
Short and sharp.
Short and sharp. Getting that over with. I really need to clip up Chiggy's thing, I reckon. That was amazing.
Now, I want to find out what this omen is.
The Omen. The Omen. Now, the other thing too, Dan Curtin's been nominated for Mark of the Year as well. Thank you. Which is good. Also, Fogg's mark at the start of the game.
That would hurt.
Back-breaking, wasn't it?
He got up a little ginger.
He got up a what? Yes.
304 episodes. It was nice while it lasted.
Yeah. All right, we'll get to feedback from the listeners. So if you go to Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, or don't do what I did after the game, I was so up and about, I forgot to put the post up. Whoopsie daisy. So we've got here, Clissold_Mate says, we're going to win the league. Friend of the pod on Patreon, Meg Tilbrook says, my watch thought I was having a heart attack, ! Up the fucking Crom, ! Yeah, get around. That didn't work.
Stick my dick in the mashed potatoes.
Go Hogs. Get around it. Back to the bakery for the Paz, says Renee Smith. Sailor Sam _captain says, they tried to sabotage us by silencing Saxman. #conspiracy. Ooh. Oh, okay.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. Now, in the Matt Samet interview, which shout out to the backup recording on my phone, we did do quite a lengthy pre-roll where we did talk about technical issues.
This was your fault.
Yeah. Which Matt messaged me the next day. I want to say to him, I love you, man, but I feel really bad because I've jinxed you. Because, Jesus, I feel really bad for him. But no, look, there was a part of me that thought to myself, oh my God, it's a sign. It's a sign.
Yeah, me too. I panicked.
There was a woman, I reckon 3 rows behind me, who shrieked, it's an omen. Like,
I said that in the chat.
Yeah,
I was like, this is a bad
worried.
omen. This is a bad omen. Like I was, right off the bat, I was like, something bad's going to happen.
If we can't hear the sax, how will we win?
Yeah, exactly. Now, we've got Harrison Angeloni, who says stakes are meant to be broken. That's right. Stakes. Stakes, not streaks. Yeah, I think he meant to say streaks.
No, steaks.
Yeah, I love a good steak.
Steaks.
I love a good broken steak.
Steaks are meant to be broken.
Like a broken
like
leg.
garden steaks.
Yes. Are we crossing the Better Homes and Gardens again? All right. I get it. I get it. Jason Ling, friend of the pod of Patreon, says, I fucking love this club. Up the Crowies. Yeah, get around it. Zoe _161. I think this was a lady that came up to me at Walker Talk. Said, Amsing, Nook, the Melbourne accommodation. I think she meant amazing book, the Melbourne accommodation, where she went all caps. The lady that came up, she's just like, I've booked the airfares. It's my anniversary. I get the airfares. And I'm just like, have you checked the tyres? Yes, I've checked the tyres. Oh, jeez. Rachel Parsons says, Lid is in orbit. Ryder621 SAR says, Collingwood are single-handedly the shittest team revenge the world rot, but...
Sure.
I think everybody was just too excited, so they just...
Ian C. Dunham, I think, is trying to door knock me. He said, Jesus wept. Shortest verse in the Bible. Get around that.
Is that the guy that held up the keys?
We need to find that man. That was incredible.
Actually, I'll put a post up about that tonight because that's a merch waiting to happen. But seriously, when I saw that, I was just like, that's fucking impressive. How did I not think of that? How dare that?
Jesus.
Cheers. What you got there over there?
We got the Fassa book again, the Faccia Libre back again. Friend of the pod,
That's
Patreon.
Italian for Facebook.
That's Italian, yes. You
The
learned
things you learn.
something educational here on the
Yes,
Crowject.
yes.
Friend of the pod and Patreon, Brendan McGarrigan. Do you believe in miracles? Yes.
Yes, referencing Al
Love
Michaels
it.
in 1980.
Cat Bibby. The hill was wild. Forgot my glasses. Couldn't see what was happening. River end, so I just yelled when the crowd did. Pinched my back, bowing to a Keys poster. Rain got into my red skin / red Ripper stash. Red skins. That's what it was meant to be. The lolly. Listen to Pies fans shit talk Frampton potentially. Had 4 heart attacks. Got the win. Best night ever. Might have to go to more games. That was a journey, but thank you, Kat, for that
I want to
emotional
give a shout
roller
out to
coaster.
Kat as well. Kat is our Tail and Ben correspondent. Oh, she does a brilliant job. She named her, I think it was a goat or a lamb, or it was some sort of farm animal of some kind. We don't have Sophie here, I can't confirm, but named it Crom. And gave the Catman, the guy that's running around Australia or around the world or something else like that, go Crombie. Get around
it. Lisa Catarini, I am emotionally wrecked after that game. How good were our defense, though? Goats! Give that a clap.
Bad.
Crows for life. What an amazing night. The instant feeling afterwards was euphoric. High-fiving randoms at the game on the way out with supporters with big smiles that felt the same way was pretty memorable. Dare to dream.
It sounds like a children's book.
I
like
could-
it.
Dare to Dream. Great song from the Sydney 2000 Olympics. Olivia Newton-John and John Farnham get around that one.
Before I was born.
Yeah, thank you. God, he makes me feel...
John Cedarblad, last one. Collingwood's aged bodies wilted under the relentless pressure from the mighty Crows backline. Time after time, they repelled attacks with complete discipline and superior skills.
Difference in the games played. Collingwood average games played 161.5, Adelaide 107.1, 107.1. SAFM. There you go. What?
Nothing. I was trying to find.
It's free play for Australia. We'll charge them $50 later. But the vibes.
Bring back the Sky Show.
Oh, yes. Yes. God. Real quick, you've got a couple more on Instagram just from the main post. Friend of the pod Patreon, Hayden Arthur says, Houston, the lid is on the moon.
Was he talking to the player or is he talking to the...
We'll avoid that one. James Talks Footy.
Fair point.
James Talks Footy says, Crom. I have nothing else to say. But he did. 4245 says, purchase last minute ticket Friday, tick. Oh, tick. Rush for flights and accommodation to Adelaide, tick. Insane win and worth every cent, tick. And there's times by 10. There you go. Oh. That was great, wasn't it? And if you're wanting to wear some more merch from us, head over to crowject.bigcartel.com. You can now get yourself a Go Crom mug as well. Tastes like success. You can also get yourself a little Go Crom flag. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Wow.
Wow.
It looks even better close up.
Here, you can hold that one too. You can also get yourself...
Very well made.
Yes,
Very heavy.
Do you like a heavy flag? And you can also get yourself the OG Go Crom beanie. Have come straight in from our Wuhan connection, ironically, in Wuhan as well. Now, how about we get to the votes?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. So one vote is for third. 2 votes for third. 3 votes for third. All right. Now, Parbsy, give us your third, second, and first.
I'm going to go Dawson 3.
Yep.
Keen 2. Worrell 1. I think our back six were just unreal, led by those two.
You don't have to justify it. Just tell me the fucking numbers.
The thing is, I read in the paper they're like, oh, we gave Nick Dacos like best on ground.
Oh, fuck.
And I mean, other than trying to pad his stats all night, like,
Yeah.
and the dive against Smith, but
Oh, the acting job there.
Oh, my God.
That was... yeah. It was like I was watching The Room. Oh, hey,
Hello,
Mark.
a dozen red roses, please. Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. There you go. I'll keep the change. Hi, Buggy. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Have you seen The Room?
No.
Oh, fucking
You
hell.
are tearing me apart, Kristin.
I have heard about it, but I have not seen it.
You need to. All right, Kristin, give us your 3, 2, 1.
3 Worrell,
Yep.
2 Dawson,
Yep.
1 I can't Keen.
Oh, okay. You can read my run.
Yes.
Matteo Monti.
Yes, I got to keep it all in the back 6. 3 to Woz, 2 to Keane, and 1 for my boy Huey Bond.
And I am going for 3 to Keane. I thought he was magnificent. 2 to Dawes and 1 to Bond. And we will send that to the tally room. We won't really. We're just going to pick someone.
I'll just throw it back in the block.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. What are we doing?
That's a big banner.
That is a big banner. Head over.
So we've changed banners now, Peter. Just for all of our friends following along at home. I believe we just completed the AFLW banner earlier.
Yes.
And now this will be, I believe, the men's banner for the North Melbourne game.
Nice.
Or the other way around. I really can't read from this far away.
All right. Thank you. Head over to our YouTube stream. Maybe you'll be able to see it over myself and Kristin's shoulder, or the rest of us too. Now, let's get to the AFL women's side of things, because we went over to RSCA Park and we didn't throw caution to the wind at RSCA Park. In fact, we played a bit too safe with us going down to St Kilda by 22 points in our opener, Kristin.
I feel like this time last year we were sitting here saying, yay, the women's team.
Yeah, that's right.
Now it's kind of flipped. But yes, definitely played safe, which I feel has been our biggest issue for the last couple of years. Like when we've come across the teams that have been able to get over us, it's been when we've played it really safe. There's a few alarm bells, I think.
Correct.
We just didn't really look like the team that I think we've been known to be. Like we didn't really take on much of the play. We didn't look as scary. I don't think our tackles were there. It was like a whole different side.
Yeah, we're pretty fumbly sort of early on. And I reckon, I don't want to liken it to the West Coast game, but it was sort of like West Coast came out so with so much pressure, and we sort of got on the back foot. I think St Kilda kind of did the same thing. They came out and showed a lot of pressure, and it sort of just threw us for the game.
Yep.
Yeah, it looked like we just came back underdone.
Yeah,
we just were not there. This is what I was worried about last week on the pod when I said I have some concerns about our season for the AFLW. Every year we run up against the development of the competition. We've been the best team for so long, but we've been the best team playing a certain way. And it's been playing with all these incredible players, but a lot of whom, if you look back on their careers, had to stop playing footy at some point. Now all these other clubs who have been down the bottom of the AFLW competition, they've got the early draft picks and they're drafting all these young new players, and they're girls who haven't had to stop playing footy at all.
Yeah,
they've seen a pathway from when they were playing high school.
That's a great point.
All the way up to AFLW footy. So there is no point where their skills have regressed. They've just gotten better and better and better. And we're seeing that with, even for ourselves, with players like India Rashid. She was one of the only 2 goal kickers for us the whole game. And she just looked like she was going to be one of the ones that could keep up with the competition. But it looks like our game style, at least this week, was not on par with the rest of the competition. Even if you watch some of the other AFLW games, I don't know we would have beaten many teams this week if we came out and played like that. I don't doubt Matty Clark will look at that and he'll have a new game plan this week coming, and we won't, just disappear into thin air. But it's going to be a lot tougher of an AFLW season than we're used to.
Like you said with India Rashid, like how many times are you now seeing a debutant come in and straight away just sets the world alight. Because, like you said, you've got women that have now grown up playing the sport, and it's not an ex-basketballer's pull the boots on. It's now someone that's grown up, played the sport, knows all the ins and outs. Skills are improving. It's going to take probably a little bit of work to change it around.
Yeah.
But it's good to see Eb come back and just play our usual, lead from the front.
One highlight, I think, Hatchie with the high socks look.
Yes.
That,
Very nice.
as soon as I saw it, I went, that is elite.
Yes.
I think it was, I can't remember who was calling out an AFLW game, but literally just said, everyone thoughts on Hatchie's high socks. I was like, if anyone says that that's a bad look, sack him. Should not be calling footy.
Why would you think it's a bad look?
I think some of them were like, oh, well, it's interesting. But genuinely, I think it's probably one of the first times an AFLW player's done the high socks look. Because for most of the seasons, it's been in the middle of summer. You're not wearing your high socks.
Yeah.
35
In the
degrees
middle of
out.
the day.
In the middle, the hottest part of the day, Peter, you're not wearing your high socks, are you? Didn't think so.
No. Wear no socks at all. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's your choice.
Yeah, and look, Maynard's with the
that was awful.
horrendous audio of that one. Yeah, really bad. And she's gone for the season. She had surgery last night in Melbourne. So really unfortunate there. So thoughts and prayers with her. And
Absolutely.
I hope she can come back for next season too. And the Crows to challenge an MRO decision against Chelsea. I think it was like a $250 fine or something like that. They went to go and challenge it. And I think Sarah Allen as well got a fine for striking in the fourth quarter off the top of my head, which I forgot to write down here. My apologies. Hopefully we can come back and play very well this Sunday, isn't it?
Sunday.
Unley
Yep.
Oval.
At Unley Oval.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's get down and get around it.
Get around them. I'm really looking forward. My daughter's really looking forward to seeing the girls' time,
good.
which is really good. So I did say to her, did you want to come to the Collingwood game? And she's just like, is it the boys or the girls? And I was just like, it's the boys. She's just like, ew.
Boys.
Yeah, I didn't have a ticket for her anyway, but it's thought that counts.
Actually,
So what was your answer going to be if she said yes?
It'd be like,
Too bad.
fuck.
Psych.
Sorry, Daddy stuffed up again.
It's okay.
I'll just watch bloody K-pop, Demon Hunters, whatever.
Sorry. I watched it the
What are
other
you,
night.
semi-trailer? Anyway, Harbsy.
I was just saying with the women's league starting, it's my 7-year-old. He's like I said, he's footy mad. But Sunday we're going to sit down and watch the replay.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get the replay in before the women's game started. And he was hell-bent, adamant on not turned off. He wanted to watch the women's game. And
Beautiful.
It's
Excellent.
It's fantastic. He loves it.
Yeah.
Good luck, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we'll get to that soon. Anyway, time for the SANFL news. And we went up to the potato roaster. Is that where we went? Or something like that. And we lost by 1 point to the mighty Central Districts. James Gallagher playing for us?
No.
You might get that reaction.
No. He was at the football on Saturday
Peter,
night.
you fucking dickhead. What's wrong with you?
No.
Anyway, Dowling, he felt besmirched by Nixie calling him to office and just say, you're not getting picked this week, mate. And so he kicked 2 goals and he tore it up, didn't he? Yes. Imagine, I didn't see a minute of this game. But
What?
what do you what?
You don't watch every single second of football that this club plays, Peter. And
No.
you call yourself a podcaster.
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
Anyway, I don't know where we went, South
Too
Africa.
busy watching the Springboks play the Wallabies.
Yeah. Oh no, the Powers got out.
Oh dear, guys, we scored all our points in the first half of the rugby and then we didn't score a single in the second. Shit.
What is going on?
Tackle, boys, you have to tackle.
Where's Chester Williams? But anyway, have you not seen Invictus?
No.
You don't really watch a lot of movies, do you?
I actually don't.
What's your favourite movie? Terminator 2? Why?
What?
Anyway.
No, my favourite movie is actually Fast and the Furious.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on Too Fast, Too Furious? You know the bit where it's just like he goes and smashes the window and then Paul Walker comes along and just opens the door and he's just like, oh, he could have done that. And then gets in his Porsche and wraps himself around a tree. Anyway.
Family. It's all family.
Owed you each second car. 10. It's how many seconds?
10?
It's a personal question.
Oh.
Anyway. Best on Nankervis, Dowling, Strawn, Magin, Draper, Galley. Anyway, who gives a shit? We only lost by 1, but whatever. Next up against Stern at Unley Oval on Saturday at 2:10.
Oh, 2 days of football in a row at Unley Oval. How is the surface going to cope?
How is the surface going to cope? Better than the SCG, am I right? Look like Mumbai out there.
Okay, but how was that statement okay?
Well, I really don't know. What aspect of Mumbai?
Sand.
It's not a lot of sand in Mumbai.
Yeah, but Chris Scott, he can get away with anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably got another consulting job in Mumbai. That's probably why he knows it so well.
Exactly.
So true. It's how they get around the salary cap.
Don't
stuff.
ask about the salary cap. Nothing to see there. Allegedly.
What salary cap?
I have torn loyalties about this Unley Oval Sturt game coming up.
I have protested everything about Chris Scott by not shopping at Cotton On. I never did to begin with, anyway. Got you. Okay. Look, as you heard at the top of the pod, we had the news about Isaac Rankin and a statement there, and there's nothing really to add there. We're recording on Tuesday night, so anything that you hear on here and you're wondering, why aren't they talking about Isaac Rankin? Well, that's why, because there's nothing for us to really add there. And finals are confirmed. Get around it. Now.
This is very important news, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I didn't have enough time. Like, all right, geez, now it's time for agriculture chat. Get around it. Now, it does say here that this is a chat with Matt Monty. But I'm going to get Kristin involved just to piss her off. Now, I just want to say, Kristin, when's the last time you've been to a farm?
Probably on my honeymoon 3 years ago.
You went to a farm on your honeymoon?
Well, we did a farm tour of the lake house in Dalesford.
You went to Dalesford?
Yes.
Day trip to Dalesford?
No, we stayed there for a couple of nights because I always wanted to go to the lake house.
Okay. What the fuck is the lake house?
Oh, it's a MasterChef thing. So, So it's very, they make really good food, and it's this whole little resort thing.
Okay.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Right.
But yeah, they have their own farm that they source most of the produce.
So you
for,
point
and
at a
they-
duck and you say, I want that fucker.
No, there was no animals on there.
Yeah.
I think they bring the animals.
Oh,
They source them from other areas. But they make all the bread. Anyway, whatever. It was a farm tour, and that's.
This has gone exactly how I thought it was.
We're doing
There was
great.
no animals. There was no mud. It was a very me farm tour.
Okay. So is this why you don't like the movie Babe?
No, because they're picky and it's sad. And
The pig lives.
I'm thinking of Charlotte's Web.
Oh, you fucking... You got Babe and Charlotte's Web confused? There's a pig. There's a pig. It's a bossy little fucker.
Well, to be fair, I probably couldn't tell you the last time I sat down and watched Babe. I was probably 7.
Cinematic classic. Why haven't you watched it today?
Exactly. With Magda Zabansky.
Yep.
That's a brilliant job there. Pubsy, when's the last time you went to a farm?
A couple of months ago, I got a mate that's got a little hobby farm.
A hobby farm?
Up in the hills. He's got...
What's his hobbies he does there?
Drinking.
Oh, okay. Turn your off.
He's got chickens, alpacas, a hell of a lot of roos up there.
Does he farm the kangaroos?
No, he doesn't. No, they're just pains in the ass, but he does. He's had cows and bulls and stuff like that come in. So, yeah, it's a bit of fun.
Yeah, nice. Nice. Good. What's your favourite thing to eat from a farm?
Who are you asking that to? Oh.
Do you like steak?
Love steak.
Fuck, this has gone off the rails.
It has.
And we just lost all our vegan and vegetarian listeners.
Okay. Well, yeah, sorry. Right. Tune in next week with you, Kristin. Who's your favourite contestant from MasterChef?
Poe.
Poe?
Yeah.
Yeah, give it a clap.
Yeah.
Get around that. And she won in the bloody
Redemption
thing.
arc?
The
Yeah.
redemption one.
Yeah, against Callum, who sweats way too much. I remember that from when he was on, and it was just like, it'd be Matt Preston, it would be like, Callum, and he just like, yes, chef, yes, chef, what do I do now?
Everyone looks like Gordon Ramsay to him.
This is disgusting. Disgustingly good.
The ice is frozen. Come on, man.
Oh, shit. I actually went to a restaurant in New Orleans that ended up being on Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares.
I think
it was in
the one.
2016. Oh, yeah. And then I was watching it last year, and I was just like, oh, that place went to shit. Anyway.
Yeah.
What's the worst restaurant you've ever been to? Yeah. Lone Star Steakhouse.
No, I remember as a
plates and platters on
years ago, like when I don't know, I was like under 10, the old like revolving restaurant.
Oh yeah, Glenelg.
Yeah, that was
what such an odd novelty to just sit there and you just feel the things moving slowly and you're just like, oh, this is not as fun as I thought it would
No, I've
be.
been past the State Bank building 15 times and still haven't got my main course.
Yeah, exactly. Why is this bread roll so hard? Oh wow, look at that. You can see a Ansett 767 coming into land. All right. Let's get to the next game. Crows versus Roos, Saturday at Marvel Stadium. Now, Monty, you're going, aren't you?
I'm heading over.
Yeah, you're heading over to see kangaroo.
I'll be reporting live from Marvel Stadium.
You can call the number too, 82465498. Just send them abuse. You know?
I can't believe we let Harry Sheasel got a disposal. What? No, should have knocked him out in the first quarter.
Kristin, are you heading over?
No.
Not to go to Dalesford?
No.
Marvel then Dalesford?
Sadly.
What a poo slinger. Barbs, are you heading over?
I'm not. I've got a...
you don't need an excuse.
No,
it's okay if you're not.
No, I'm not. Family was so happy birthday.
Ah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
What's her name?
Lauren.
Happy birthday, Lauren. Get around it.
Get around.
Don't know. Anyway, any changes? Look, we're going to assume that Rankin will be out for this game. I get the feeling we should just rest everyone.
Do we do what we were talking about before, how we brought in Harry Schoenberg? Do we bring in a few more?
As vice captain?
No, do you bring Dowling just to give him some...
Yeah.
Give him a bit of a run before?
And Sid. I wouldn't mind seeing Sid.
Yep.
I mean, just for touch wood, bring in Nankervis just in case.
The Nank.
Yeah.
You can't rest Tex and Neil
No.
because first final will be Texas 300 and Neil Bullen's 200.
Oh,
Get around that.
Get around there.
Love Nibbler.
I mentioned that to the Crow supporters group and they all just went, oh, fuck.
How are we going to do that?
How are we going to do two banners?
How big's the banner going to be?
Imagine a multi banner.
Oh.
And it's just like the first one, it's just like the
just
text,
a
and then the
tunnel.
second, and it comes. But then it
We
goes
drop
down.
it and then there's one behind it.
Oh.
Russian nesting dolls with banners.
Didn't someone once do
Babushka
that?
banners.
I don't know.
Anyway, sorry.
Didn't someone once do that? They had the banner and then like as the players were about to run through, they like pulled it back and there was like something else.
Yeah, that's ringing a bell. I don't know who did it, but yeah, that was a thing.
Well, you at home can look it up yourselves because we can't.
Well, we just can't be bothered.
We just can't be bothered.
Yeah.
I don't think we can rest too many players though, and I don't think we will just from the way that they've discussed resting Tex and Lairdy when we have.
Yeah, true.
The way that the club has treated it has been if they're senior players who really need a rest, someone like Smitho, for example, if we want to let him have a rest because we might need him back in finals, you never know, then you probably have him off. If you need some, like if Junior needs time off. You give him this week.
More time with the kids.
Because they've also still got a week off.
We've still got the bye between now and the qualifier. Home qualifier confirmed.
Yeah.
Love that. Top, we can only finish as low as second.
Actually, I saw it the other day. We were looking through that and it showed like the predictions. And it was like the Crows were first or second and everyone else was like maximum second or eighth or ninth.
Well, all the way up to Collingwood in fourth. Their best is second. Their worst is ninth. Like, that's how wild this final round is going to be. That only the top 3 teams going into the final round have confirmed finals.
Yeah,
anyone could
fuck them.
fall
We're
out.
Huge.
I've decided I'm going to go to the Western Bulldogs Fremantle game at Marvel on Sunday because that's going to be
That would be good. Yeah.
hectic.
And I'm going to the Collingwood Melbourne game just hoping that Melbourne pull something. Because God, it'd be funny.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Are you going to wear a Crows Guernsey?
Oh, see, I've been thinking about this. Do I go full Crows nothing and wear the Crows gear to other games?
Yeah, do it.
If I do it to the Collingwood game, I will not survive. I'll get bashed.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
True.
So maybe not.
We're the Garden State.
Oh, no.
Are you stealing our heritage?
I'd
No,
like
they
to
did.
No, I am partial to the Melbourne Footy Club. So I do have a Melbourne scarf that I might chuck on heading to the MCG.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah, they got me through the tough years when the Crows weren't playing finals. It was nice to see them up and about.
Yeah, up and about with Bailey. Fridge the boy. Who wins? How much? And most disposals. Let's just go vanilla. Kristin, who wins how much? Most disposals.
We win 48 points. Most disposals will be Jordan Dawson. Speaking of
So you reckon he's going to play?
Yeah.
I heard. No, I don't. Anyway, Pubsy.
Crom win. 37 points.
Yep.
And Saligo. Most positives.
Good shout. Over to you, Monty.
I'll find a different person now that Saligo's been named. Screw it. Crom by 100 plus.
No, you got to give a number.
119.
He said this thing.
I just feel like the Roos they had their one big game where they're like, we finally got another win. We're out of the bottom 2.
I'll come back from Tassie and be like, oh shit, we're going to play again.
We're going to play again. There's another game and it's a home game. Shit. And by the middle of the second quarter, they're like, oh, fuck it. The Bali holidays booked in. We'll be fine, boys.
We're not even doing Mad Monday.
No, exactly.
Just gonna do it on Sunday.
In fact, actually, we will be getting a bus right from Marvel to the airport.
Straight
off to Bali.
There you go.
So 119 points, Crom, and Peatling most disposals.
Yes.
Sexy boy.
He's a beautiful, beautiful man. Yeah, look, I think we need the percentage. So I'm going to say Crom by 129. Just go 10 above. And I've got to pick someone else. Let's go. Fucking no. Let's go for Miller.
Excellent. That would
He needs some match payments.
That would imply it's going to be spending some time in our back.
Well, maybe not. Maybe they just put him, on the
secret forward.
They put him on the flank, and he's just playing good old Crom ball.
I think
we love Crom ball.
I would cry tears of joy if we just flung Junior forward and gave him a 5-6 goal game.
Do we go primary school rules and just backs, forwards, back?
It was his first goal.
Yeah.
Was his first goal.
I'd be very glad if I was there for that.
And you will be.
If it happens.
If it happens.
If it happens.
So, thank you, Kristin, tonight. Much appreciated.
Anytime.
Okay. Thank you, Monty.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pubsy.
Pleasure.
A big shout out to our patrons as well, patreon.com/Crowject, and our amazing sponsors in Solely Designs and Things, Coffee and Panini. My name's Peter. Go Crom.
Go Crom. Up the Crom.
Go Crom.
Cool.